I would say it's a very interesting journey for me, especially because my background is software engineer. So before I joined here, I was working in India. And that was, in India, the IT companies are really huge, multinational companies. You will have teams of IT experts working in projects, mostly overseas projects, of course. And that's the setup I came from. But in that setup, you hardly interact with the end users. But when I came here, when I started, the first person I met is actually the end user. End user telling me, hey, we want this. This is like, we work with subject matter experts, clinicians like pharmacists, nurses, microbiologists, and infectious disease physician as well. So we work with all these people. They are different levels of clinicians and all their needs are different.
It was a nugget of people who'd come together with a great idea and who had the enthusiasm and were in the right position to take it forward quickly. And that's where it's all about timing and people, the right people in the right place at the right time.
Initially it was very interesting because what I talk, my language, they don't understand. It is not the English language I'm talking about. I talk very technically. Translating that for the clinicians to understand, and also me trying to learn their language, the clinical language, was also a challenge. But we successfully built a beautiful environment where clinicians and the technical team work together on a daily basis, starting from, I would say, end-to-end development cycle. And we don't have to really wait for the product or the software to go out to see whether it is something that's useful for the users, because the end users or the clinicians are part of the development. So they tell us, when we design something, deliver something, they tell us immediately, it's going to work for me or not.
That's something we often hear back from people when they work with us, is that it's a very unusual environment because they're not used to sitting side by side a pharmacist or a microbiologist or infectious diseases physician or a professor of infectious diseases to talk about some minor detail around how the system works. It's just blows their mind that they can have that discussion with me about database design.